Alright, so this is the QTP window. Do you see here? Okay. We have all the tabs over here, the different menu tabs, and then we have the different buttons over here. We have the keyword view, we have the expert view. Here the code will be appearing. In the expert view we have the code, and then in the keyword view it will be appearing the same in the tabular format. Okay. Then we have in the data table, which is at the left corner, and then we have the active screen on the right corner. Alright. So this is your QTP window. And here at the bottom you can see that the current status is ready status. It means that your QTP is ready to be used. So here this will be showing the current status of the QTP. Okay, active screen will be taking the screenshot, and then the usage of the data table I will be telling you in the future. Okay. So this is your QTP window. And then we will be needing one application which we will be using in order to practice the QTP. Okay. So it comes along with the QTP. Let me show you that. So if you go to the programs, and then we have the QTP, we have the sample application over here, which is the flight. Okay. And then this is the login window that we will be using. Okay. Wherein we will be typing our agent name and then the password, and we will be logging into the application. Okay. So this is basically a Windows application that comes along with the QTP in order to practice the QTP on this. Okay, so this is going to be our sample application on which we will be practicing the QTP. Okay, so let me enter the agent name. For example, I will enter Ritu. You can enter any agent name which is greater than 3 characters. Okay, you can enter any name over here, but the password should always be Mercury. And then you click on OK button. So this is the flight reservation application. Okay. And we got to enter the date of flight, enter from which place we want to fly and our destination place, and then click on the flights button. It will give us the list of flights that are available. Okay, so if we want to book the flight, first we've got to check which are the flights that are available for us. Okay, so we got to enter the date that is greater than today's date. For example, I will enter like 02, then 12, and then 12. I want to fly from Denver and then to Frankfurt. Okay. Now do you see the flights button is active? I got to select the flight, and you can select any one of them over here. These are the list of flights that are flying from Denver to Frankfurt on this date. Click on OK button, and the different values get loaded over here: the arrival time, the departure time, the flight number, and then the name of the airline. Everything gets loaded over here. Now you got to enter the name of the traveler. Let's say Lavanya wants to travel. We got to enter Lavanya here. And then we have the different classes: first class, business class, and then the economy class. Okay. So let's say she wants to travel by business class, and then for one ticket, okay, the price for one ticket is how much? $246.4. Now let's say I want to book the flight for 5 tickets. Okay, I want to book 5 tickets over here. I can enter 5. The moment I enter 5 over here, you can see that the total has changed. Total is nothing but the price multiplied by the tickets. It is 1232, and then you click on the insert order. You have the order number over here. Okay, you got to click on the insert order, and then the order number gets generated. Okay, Lavanya has a question over here. What is the connection between the QTP and flight reservation? QTP is a tool, okay, which we are going to use for the automation testing. And this flight reservation, it is one sample application on which, we can practice the QTP. It is just a sample Windows application that comes along with the QTP so that we can practice the QTP over this application. Okay, Lavanya? Fine. So now do you see the order number is generated? Yes, Prima, you can also practice on the web application. You can take any web application and do the practice. Okay, 1 second, Lavanya, let me unmute you. Yes, Lavanya, please go ahead. Hello.
Hello?
Yes, Lavanya.
Hello?
Yes, Lavanya, tell me.
Yep, yeah, my question is like, since you have selected the number of tickets as 5, right? For the same airline, same flight, and the same time. So the number of passengers' name should be also in 5, right?
No, here it doesn't work like that. So on one person name, you're booking 5 tickets. Means Lavanya is going to travel with her family.
So it doesn't require all the names now?
No, it is just a dummy application, okay? That is how they have designed here. You need not write, 5 names. Just one name is sufficient.
Okay.
Yeah. This is not a real application. It is just a dummy application on which, we will be practicing the QTP.
Okay.
Okay? Yeah.
Okay. Thanks, Priya.
Yeah, you're welcome. Okay, so to get this login or to get the flight reservation, you got to go to programs. Okay, then you have the QTP over here. If you have your Windows 7 machine, you will be having a folder over here called as QTP. And then in the sample application folder, you will have the flight application. Okay, if you click on that, then the flight reservation application will open. So this is the first feature wherein you can book the flight. Then you have new order. Okay, if you click on the new order, the entire page gets refreshed. You can start booking a new flight from here. Then you have the open order over here. If you click on the open order, okay, then you can open any order that you want. Let's say I want to open the order with order number 5. Okay, and then click on OK button. Do you see this is our order number 5? If you want to do any modification over here, you can do. For example, you want to change the class over here. You want to change the number of tickets. You want to change the person on whose name the ticket is booked. If you make any changes, you got to make sure okay, sorry. I guess you lost the volume for some time. You lost the audio. Okay. So I was telling that this is a flight reservation, and if you make any changes over here, you got to click on the update order, and then you will be updating the details over here into the database. If you want to delete this entire order, you got to click here on the delete order, and this order number 5 will get deleted. So these are another 2 functionalities. So we have the flight reservation, we have the new order, we have the open order, we have the update order, delete order, okay? And then fax order is also there. If you want to fax the order to somebody, for example, I can type in the number over here and then do some signature using the mouse. If I send, the fax will be sent. I mean, it will not be sent in the real time. This is just an application which will act like, it is sending a fax. So the fax is sent successfully. Okay. Everybody? Yes. And then there are some more functionalities that are available over here under the analysis, that is the report and the graph. If you click on the report, it will automatically generate the complete report. Okay. And then if you click on the graphs, then a graph will be generated. Do you see? Again, these are, dummy reports and the dummy graph. Every time, you click on the graph, it will give you a different kind of thing. Alright. Okay. So this is the sample application that we will be using in order to test the, demonstrate the features of the QTP. And this is the only application that is available for the Windows based application, which comes along with the QTP, because it is not possible to create the Windows application for you. That is the reason we will be using this flight reservation. And for the web application, you can consider any application from the Google. You can take your Gmail application, Yahoo application, you can take your AT&T application, you can take your Verizon Wireless. You can consider any web application from the internet for the testing. But when it comes to the Windows application, because these are standalone application, if we have to have such kind of application, then we should have a developer who is going to develop such software for us. Okay, that is why currently, the HP company has provided this sample application for us so that, we can practice the QTP over this. Clear, everybody? I think, some of you had this question. Is this the only that is available? Yes, this is only Windows application that we have. But when it comes to our web application, you can consider any of the application over the internet. Okay. Okay. So let me close this application. Okay. Web-based application, Lavanya, as I said, you can consider your gmail.com, your yahoo.com. You can consider Verizon Wireless. You can consider your att.com. You can consider any application from the website or, internet that you want. Okay, Lavanya? Okay. So this is the sample flight application that we will be using. Okay. Now let's follow these steps. I had asked you to, write all these steps, correct? So now I will show you how to follow these steps in order to use the QTP. Okay, Prima, let me unmute you. Sorry, it is Prerna. Okay, Prerna, let me unmute you. You ask your question, please. Okay, Prerna, go ahead with your question.
Yeah. Hi, Priya. You told us that QTP 11, on which we will be working, the latest version, that is compatible with Windows 7. So let's say if I'm having Windows XP, so the QTP 11 will also be compatible with it?
Yes, it works there also. Okay, basically for all the higher versions, it is going to work.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah. I'm using this, because this is not a trial version that I have. This is a full version. This is a licensed version that I have. Okay. Okay, Prima, well, your question is, like half. Would you like to please ask me on the, audio?
In a real time, Priya. Yeah, in a real time, how they like Windows application they use or web application means that application will be downloaded in our PC, right?